Pisces, what's going on with you? It's going to be a weekly reading from September 4th through the 10th. What's going on with you, Pisces? It's going to be a love reading, guys. Let's get straight into it and get you this message here. Could be dealing with a Capricorn. Let's not go down too dark too soon. It's most certainly dark, without a doubt. All right, there's an attachment here. And I don't mean dark as in satanic, but dark as in emotional stability, emotional content. Guys, you're dealing with some sort of conflict here. This is whomever it is that you're dealing with. Maybe more than one person involved in this conflict. Nevertheless, Pisces, you are emotionally detached this week. Okay? And from what it seems, guys, you're focused on the negative. You're focused on the negative rather than the positive potentials. Okay? And ultimately, it's burdening you. And, you know, everything is connected. Everything is connected. It's kind of hard to not think about, you know, some sort of turbulent situation that you're involved in, right? But we must do work. We must do work. We must transform that. Because the more energy you put into the negativity, by you thinking and by you feeling, you're watering it. You're watering it, and this is only going to grow stronger and stronger and stronger. That's what I'm saying here, guys. There's a lot of contemplation, a lot of thinking here. And whatever it is that you're spending your energy on thinking, it's bringing you down. It's bringing you down, and I'm not seeing any change. I know that you guys would love to hear something positive, but I see that you desire something. You desire something positive. Desire something new. You probably want to rekindle something, or you wish something was in a good stance. But by the end of the week, Pisces, I'm seeing you mentally fogged. All right, and this is only going to proceed into the future, which is going to make you emotionally unavailable. That's what I'm saying here. Closed off. This is you appearing as the King of Swords. All right, appearing as the King of Swords. You're thinking with your head, not with your heart this time. You know, Pisces. Not sure what happened here, but I do see that. That you have come from a place of desiring change, but that attachment, that ball and chain, is very prevalent. Is still very strong. Disappointment. You got to go within, guys. Straight up. All right. I'm clarifying this Seven of Cups, which is a card of mentally not being clear. Okay. Really, introspection is what's needed. You need to face this. You need to face this, and you need to face this by yourself. That is what I see you doing. You're doing what's required. Towards the end of the week, I'm seeing. All right. You're going to isolate yourself. You're going to just isolate yourself from this situation. Okay. And you're going to go within yourself. That's what I'm seeing here towards the end of the week, guys. And you may do this in a way that is kind of unannounced. It's kind of unannounced. You're just doing your own thing, kind of just like sneaking off and doing your own thing, if that even sounds, you know, sounds whatever. Anyways, I don't even know what word I was looking for, but that's what I see. It's like there's just you're gonna do what's required, and you need alone time. You need space. You need introspection. You need to be solitary. You need to deal with this, and that's exactly what I see you doing, guys. And it's as if it's going to take time, Pisces. It's going to take time, most certainly here. Let's clarify this devil. That is really the reason behind this action that I'm seeing you take toward the end of the week. Again, guys, again, there seems to be, I don't see you involved necessarily. I don't see you active in the connection. There's conflict, there's isolation is what I'm seeing on your end. However, there's still expectation. You see what's clarifying? The devil is the hermit, the 3 of wands, and the ace of wands. So it's like isolation, guys. There's isolation, but there's waiting. There's expecting some sort of action. So you distance yourself and you're waiting, or you're at least desiring action. Okay, so you might have distanced yourself physically, but in reality, you did not distance yourself. You're still very much attached to the situation, Pisces. This is most certainly going to be a very turbulent week, guys. But I'll get you some advice. I'll get you some advice, to say the least. Let's see, why is it that you're acting, why is it that you're embodying this energy of the King of Swords? Get 2 more shuffles. Okay, so what I'm seeing here, you're wanting to liberate yourself. So you're emotionally detached, Pisces, because you're wanting to seek happiness. Plain and simple. All right, this situation is not fulfilling you. It's only bringing upon more turbulence in your life, and you're turning cold. You're turning cold because you're not happy and you want to be happy. That's what I'm seeing here. You're embodying that energy of the King of Swords because you want to take that leap. You want to move on from bullshit. You want to move on from bullshit. Cut out whatever doesn't fucking serve you so that you may attain happiness, so that you may attain self-contentment, fulfillment. Like I said, Pisces, I see you doing, I see you doing you. I see you dealing with the situation as you would. And that's what, if that's what works for you, so be it, guys. But be aware of this devil energy. It's like, here you are detaching and doing all this, reclusing. However, there's still this really strong attachment and this expectation of hearing from, or some sort of action, expectation of some sort of action. So it's like, who are you? You're fooling yourself. You're fooling yourself. And you may be doing this unconsciously. It's like you're just burdened. You're like, fuck, this is so heavy. I want to just unload the weight and I want to find my peace. But I hope they come back and I hope I hear from them. Okay. What's going on with this individual that you're dealing with, Pisces? What's going on with this individual that you're dealing with? Alright, there was a lot of exchange here. You might have heard from this individual and it might have been rocky, guys. It might have been rocky. Like, you guys most certainly had some sort of quarrel, okay? But I see the isolation. I see the separation. This person is also viewing you from a distance and they're also expecting something. Alright, they're expecting something. What is it that they're expecting? They're waiting. It's like they're waiting. They're expecting something to come their way, just as you are. What is it that this individual that Pisces is dealing with is expecting? They're wanting things to get better with themselves. Yeah. So it's like this is like sabotage, guys. This is sabotage. You've turned cold, Pisces. Your person is focusing on their independence, just as you are. All right? They're focusing on their independence just as you are. This is a catastrophic situation, to say the least, Pisces. And I'm sorry you're going through this, but it's okay. It's part of life. There's things to learn. There's growth. There's resiliency. There's intelligence, wisdom to be gained from the situation. Give me any advice for Pisces. Any advice that they can apply this week for their better good. What is it that they can hear that will stick that will embed in their head and help them change a perspective. Okay, Pisces, my question to you, were you even taking this connection seriously? Were you guys, with whomever it is that you're dealing with, were you taking this seriously? This could be a situation in which two people were attracted to one another, the door opened, and sure enough, there wasn't substance, there wasn't stability or a solid foundation built, and sure enough, shit just fell apart. Okay? This leads me to wonder if there is potential here. Is there potential between Pisces and whomever it is that they're dealing with? I'm sorry to tell you, sister, there ain't no fucking potential here. You see that moon? You see that 9 and the 9? Mind you, the 9 is in the in the major arcanas, it's a hermit. 9 is a solitary number. 9s are all about self. This is an individual with self-contentment. This is an individual, again, abundantly living, abundantly manifesting for themselves, just content, like just they have it going on. But what I'm getting at, what I want to emphasize here is that there's isolation, there's separation. Just imagine two hermits. That's the potential between you and whomever it is that you're dealing with, Pisces. All right, look, your advice, guys, your advice is really to change your perspective on the situation. You know that this situation was not built on solid ground. Okay, it came crashing down and fuck, it turned into a loss. All right, you know more than me. You're the one experiencing this in the 3D. So try to look at it from a different angle. Try to look at it from a different angle, and you may get the clarity that you need. Okay, Pisces, a lot of times we get consumed by the present moment and our emotions, and all we can think about are the thoughts that are induced by the negative feelings. And then it's just a repetitive cycle. It's a repetitive. You're thinking negative, now you feel more negative. You feel more negative, and you start thinking even more negative. And it's just a fucking a depressive phase. Change your perspective. Change your perspective. Maybe there's things that you learned from this experience that you can cherish, that you can be grateful for. Maybe you see a new opportunity. Maybe you can envision a new opportunity. Why don't you do that? Why don't you envision a new self? Envision yourself where you want to be. Not with this person, but with yourself. Where do you want to be? Happy, abundant, loving yourself. Love yourself. Envision you in love with yourself for a week. Just do it. When you start feeling like shit, think about yourself and fall in love with yourself. Just for a week, experiment it. Take this as an experiment and you will see a change, I promise you. You'll see a change in yourself and in your life. Do it. Have that tenacity, okay? Have that vigor of just, when you feel that, be conscious and aware in the moment about it. Oh, I got this fucking negativity. Here's this attachment coming back and it's fucking me up. No. I'm great. I'm happy. I got people that love me. I have this going on. I got a lot to be grateful for. Boom. You fucking extinguish that fucking devil energy that seems to be consuming you this week. All right, guys. I hope this helps. I'm sending you guys blessings.